Hello, my dear listener. Welcome back to Daily English Podcast, your space to grow, to learn, and to heal. One word, one story, one deep breath at a time. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like life was moving too fast? Like everything was crashing down at once? Maybe you were doing your best, trying to hold everything together, but something unexpected happened. And suddenly, life felt out of your control. A job loss, a breakup, a medical diagnosis, a war. A sudden shift that changed everything. It's in these moments that English words like panic, chaos, anxiety, and lost become more than vocabulary. They become real. They become your reality. But here's something I want you to remember from the very beginning of this episode. Just because life feels out of control doesn't mean you are. You still have power, you still have voice, you still have the next step. Today, we're going to walk through the storm, together. You'll learn how to understand and express feelings of stress, fear, and confusion. In English, hear deep, real-life stories from people who rebuilt their calm. Learn useful English expressions to describe uncertainty and ask for help. Discover mindset tips to stay strong when everything around you feels shaky. Reflect, journal, and grow from the inside out, so grab your tea, take a deep breath. Let's begin. Words to talk about fear, chaos, and calm. Before we jump into our first story, let's explore some useful English words you'll hear today, and that you can use in your own conversations and thoughts. Word meaning, example. Sentence overwhelmed, feeling like everything is too much. I was so overwhelmed with work that I forgot to eat. Uncertainty, not knowing what will happen next. There's a lot of uncertainty about the future. Panic, sudden, strong fear. He started to panic when he lost his passport. Grounded, emotionally stable and calm. Meditation helps me stay grounded during stressful times. Surrender, to stop fighting and accept what is happening. She learned to surrender to the moment and trust the process. Repeat them aloud with me. Let them land in your heart, not just your mind. Now let's go to our first story. Ella was 26. She had just started her dream job as a travel photographer. Her life was full of energy, flights, and passion. One afternoon, on her way to a photo shoot, her motorbike was hit by a speeding truck. She survived, but barely. Her right leg was badly damaged. She went through 6 surgeries. She couldn't walk for 9 months. In the hospital, she often stared at the ceiling and asked herself, "Why me? Why now? What am I supposed to do now?" She felt powerless, useless, and completely out of control. But over time, something changed. Nurse gave her a small notebook and said, "Write one thing each day. Doesn't matter what." Ella started writing. "The soup tasted good. The nurse smiled at me today. I sat up without help." Day by day, her words became her strength. She started journaling her feelings, pain, and progress in English. She later shared, "Writing helped me express what I couldn't say. And slowly, I didn't just heal my body, I healed my heart." Today, Ella teaches English through art and healing. Her story reminds us, you may lose control of what happens to you, but you always have control over how you tell your story. Let's learn some useful phrases to talk about these intense moments. I feel like everything is falling apart. Use this when life feels broken or unstable. I'm barely holding it together. This means you're trying hard but close to collapse emotionally. I'm in survival mode. This means you're just doing the basics. Breathing, eating, working, with no energy for anything else. I don't know what's next. A simple way to express fear of the unknown. I'm trying to stay grounded. You're working to stay calm and connected to yourself. Try saying these aloud. Which one sounds most like how you feel right now? Ravi was a high-performing software engineer in Mumbai. He worked for a big tech company, lived in a nice apartment, and supported his whole family. Then, one email changed everything, due to restructuring. Your position has been terminated effective immediately. No warning, no backup plan, no idea what to do next. Ravi was in shock. He felt shame, panic, and fear all at once. He couldn't sleep, couldn't tell his parents, couldn't even face the mirror. For weeks, he locked himself in his room, replaying one thought: how could I lose everything so fast? But something shifted when he watched a TED Talk titled, "What if losing your job was the beginning, not the end?" He opened a notebook and wrote down, "I am not my job title. I am still valuable. What do I really want?" That question changed everything. Ravi remembered he loved teaching. He started a YouTube channel explaining computer science concepts in both Hindi and English. Today, his channel has 300,000 subscribers. He teaches coding to students around the world, and he says, "Losing my job was painful, but it helped me find my real gift." His story shows us, sometimes life removes what you thought you wanted, so it can reveal what you truly need. Let's take a short pause and learn some culture-based vocabulary and ideas. In Japan, they have a concept called gaman. It means enduring the seemingly unbearable with patience and dignity. Even during disasters, people often stay calm and polite in public. In the US, you'll hear phrases like, "one day at a time," "this too shall pass," "find your silver lining." These are all ways to offer hope in hard times. In Cambodia, many people turn to Buddhist principles like acceptance, karma, and impermanence. They believe suffering is part of life, but peace is possible through mindfulness and letting go. Wherever you are, remember this: pain is human. Healing is universal. Talking to a friend. When life feels lost, let's practice a natural English conversation. A. Hey, you've been quiet lately. Are you okay? B. Honestly? No. I feel like I'm losing control of everything. A. Want to talk about it? I'm here for you. B. Thanks. I lost my job and I don't know what's next. I feel scared all the time. A. That sounds really hard, but you're not alone, okay? Let's figure this out together. Now try practicing this dialogue out loud. You can replace job with any situation: relationship, health, studies. Use your voice. Find your strength. Maria was a perfectionist. She planned every moment, managed her team tightly, and was proud of being in control. Then COVID-19 hit. Her project was canceled. Her wedding was postponed. Her father got sick, and she broke down. She cried every day. She stopped replying to messages. Her anxiety felt like a fire that wouldn't stop burning. Until one day, a therapist told her, "You're not failing. You're just trying to control what cannot be controlled." Maria didn't understand at first. But one night she wrote, "I can't control the virus, but I can control how I treat myself. I can't change the past, but I can breathe right now. I can't plan everything, but I can be present." She started practicing radical acceptance, the idea that letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means trusting life. Today, she runs a wellness retreat in Bali and teaches others how to release control and find peace. Truths to hold on to when you feel lost. When life feels out of control, remember these truths. This is a chapter, not the whole story. You're not stuck here forever. Every book has dark pages, but they pass. You are allowed to feel everything. There's no need to be strong all the time. You can cry, scream, pause, and still grow. Control is an illusion, but choice is real. You can't control everything, but you can choose how to respond. That's real power. Asking for help is strength, not weakness. Talk to someone. In English or your language, say, "I'm not okay. Can I share something with you?" That first step can change everything. You are not alone, even when it feels like you are. Somewhere, someone is feeling just like you, and someone has made it through. You can too. Let's slow down and reflect together. Take a notebook or your journal and answer these in English, or any language you prefer. What in my life feels out of control right now? What am I trying to control that I can gently release? What is one small thing I can do today to feel grounded? Who can I talk to this week? What helps me feel calm, even for 5 minutes? Write these every morning or night. I breathe in peace. I breathe out fear. I don't need all the answers today. I let go of what I cannot change. I am doing my best, and that is enough. Every moment is a new beginning. You are not alone, and you are stronger than you think. Let me leave you with this. Sometimes the most powerful sentence in English is just this: I'm doing the best I can. And sometimes the kindest thing you can say to yourself is, it's okay to not be okay right now. You're not broken. You're human. And being human means sometimes you fall, but it also means you rise. Breathe. Speak kindly to yourself, and take the next small step. One word at a time. We're walking this road together,